when I tell you I'm tired of being lied to. I've had to use my discernment and my instincts and my gut feelings like so much. And I'm tired because the thing about using your discernment and your gut feeling is a lot of the times you don't have like tangible proof to go off of.
This example real quick. Your significant other's trying to throw you a surprise party, but he's being real sneaky. You know he's never acted like this before. And all of a sudden now he's acting like this. That's not a gut feeling. What is that more so of? What would you call that?
In my opinion, that is a gut feeling because he doesn't normally act that way and he's being sneaky. So my gut is saying that
he's being sneaky.
Now, what would be a trigger would be...
Man, these lyrics go in now. Yeah. Put me up. This is some straight vibes.
Well, look who's back. We're back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
There you go. There goes the energy. Welcome back to Bar2Bar, where we bring bars from your favorite songs to the bar and we discuss. I'm your host, Nick.
And I'm your host, Kap. What's happening?
What it
is, ho? Oh, what's up?
So I feel like we're just going to have to start the show with a shot because when I tell you, I am so off today. Not really. It's just, I don't know. My brain is still asleep. Like I feel like regular.
You're here.
Right.
But
on time, all that.
But are you?
Maybe the shot will bring me back to full life.
Shot cups.
Yeah.
Are we driving a boat? Not just playing.
Jesus.
Oh.
Why is that so... Never mind. Never mind. Hey. All right, well, while Kap is pouring up, y'all, we have a good... Well, first, I'm sorry. Well, I guess they know how we doing. I know how you doing. We off.
It go hand in hand. Y'all know us. We know y'all. Come on.
All right, so let's just get into it a little bit. I'll introduce the song today. As you can see from the title, we're doing Spread Thin by Mariah The Scientist. This is a song that, oddly enough, I can't wait to get into these bars. Oddly enough, it kind of is talking about my dating life at the moment. You know, I started dating a little bit here and there.
Interesting.
And some of these niggas got me spread thin, so.
I did not know that this song was by her. As many times we heard this at our old job, this song came on every time we worked, every single time. And we'd work probably like 3-4 times a week.
Yep.
3-4 times a week. And this song will come on maybe twice too.
And we work 12-hour shifts.
Oh my God.
So for the first 6 hours, it definitely came on at least 2 or 3 times because we wouldn't have a DJ yet. And it would be... And
on the nights that we didn't have a DJ, it
would play all night.
We don't know how many times we heard this song. So as soon as this song came on, I had I wouldn't call it PTSD, but flashbacks. Like, instant. Like, oh my God, it hit me.
You know what's so crazy? Your cousin that used to work with us, he said to me, this was like months ago and I seen him. He was like, man, I kind of missed that place. And I was like, huh?
I do too.
But now I do. We kind of had it good. I mean, it was some bullshit still, but
it was some consistent bullshit.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. I will say it was consistent bullshit.
Yeah.
So you
knew what to expect every single day,
even
every
with the
single
bullshit.
night. You knew what to expect. You knew how to possibly avoid the bullshit. Sometimes the bullshit was gonna happen regardless because it didn't have nothing to do with us.
Exactly.
It just happened. But you knew how to deflect, hide, and stay out the way.
Exactly.
And still make your money.
And what's wild is now these jobs got us spread the fuck thin.
The fuck thin.
I'm gonna need y'all to come correct. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah,
but
fuck
not
that.
Really
nah,
kidding.
She ain't kidding. Shit, I need that shit too.
All right, let's go ahead and shut up because
it's been tough.
These past 2 weeks been dragging me.
Man, y'all nigga hiring. That's how tough it's been. I don't even make no faces.
Oh, you did good on that. That was really great proportions.
I appreciate that.
So, let's go ahead and check some ID. That's our first segment today. Check some ID for those of you who are not familiar with the show. That is when we check when the song was released and can it work in the past before it was released, the future, or is it just for now? What do you think? What do you think?
I want to say 2022.
You got it right. I'm proud of you. It's been a long time coming, y'all.
First off, I like to start off by thanking God, because without him, none of this would be possible. And I'll thank my mama, my dad. And I want to thank Nick too, because she believed in me.
I did.
She knew I would get one right eventually.
I was hoping.
This one was a gimme. It had to be a gimme. If I didn't get this right, then I don't know when I was ever going to get one right.
No, you did good. Okay, so do you think that it could work in the past?
Yeah, actually. Yeah. I do. I think this whole song would fit in the past.
How far back past?
How far back? I would say the teens. I
think the teens too.
I think it would work in the teens because it reminds me of a few art. I can't get their names in my head of the artists that it reminds me of, but it reminds me of some songs from back then. Mm-hmm. Like, not that it sounds similar, but just the feel of it, mm-hmm. and everything about this song. It just reminds me. It brought me back to the teens time period of the 2000s.
Yeah, for sure.
Future wise, not 100% sure. This song is. I mean, I don't really hear this song too much anymore. But it's still a good song. Don't get me wrong. It's just you don't really hear it.
My only tiff with this song, and this is why I can't hear it in the future, is the BPM, which is the beats per minute. Well, the tempo is too slow. It's almost excruciatingly slow a little bit. But like if they would have just picked it up
just a tad,
just a little bit more than a tad.
Oh, okay.
It's very baby, you're the if they would have been baby, you're the reason. Like, it don't have to be like super fast, like no damn Jersey house mix, but right, you're not going K Tronado with it, but
yeah. I know what you mean. It's a little bit more up tempo, just to get people vibing to it.
Right.
But this is one of them songs that you sit in the car and you just sing your heart out to.
They play it and it's slow in the club or it's slow in the lounge.
or like this is definitely a R&B night type song at a club, if they're club or lounge, but they're in the slow song portion. So like they're working on getting people ready to leave.
Yeah.
Towards the end of most clubs or even R&B nights, they play the slower songs. Like they play the upbeat throughout, but at the end they try to slow it down so people are like, okay, it's time to go.
But it'd probably have to be a little bit more popular.
Yeah, that too.
Because they like to
sing their way out.
Yeah, because that's good for business.
Yeah.
Like the DJs, if you notice, they play the same "Can We Talk," Keisha Cole, "Love." They play like
Fantasia.
Those, yeah, when I see you. They play those. Like all of them do it
because those are classic leave the club songs, and those are also classic songs that you can sing to. Everybody loves to sing "When I See You" or "Love."
But think about it, like it's a business thing too, because if you're singing your way out, your memory of leaving is leaving on a good note, so you want to come back. If you remember.
That is true too. If you remember.
Hopefully you do. We don't condone some folks drinking and driving.
You know what I'm saying? They be on that shit. But no, real shit though, you are absolutely right. You want to leave on a great note. This song would have to
be a little bit more popular
for it to make that rotation. And that's crazy because there's a leaving rotation. there's a beginning rotation that you want to get people get people into it.
Yeah.
Then you want to
hit the peak.
Take them all the way to the top.
Those are the prime records.
Then you
What's your favorite prime record? Before we get into the
that's going
the peak. Yeah, prime time peak. This is what I want to hear. It's 2 a.m. No, well, yeah, it's like 1:30 a.m.
1:30 and we get ready to slow it down though.
Nuh-uh.
1:30? Depending on where you're at. Like my spot, we getting ready to slow it down.
Oh yeah, because y'all close. Yeah.
Peak time, like shit. You could put like any Future song, or you could always go to Dreams and Nightmares. Meek Mill.
Yo, that is.
If you're in a turn environment.
I think for me right now is Ski.
Oh, any Sexy Red song, cause look, hey, when they drop that song, I'm looking for the hoe. Well, I be sitting there looking for the hoe.
Well, now it's the new one with Drake.
Oh, that shit fire too.
That's the peak. That's a new peak one.
What's the how it go? Bend that ass over. Let that coochie breathe. Yeah. What? Well, I be
Yeah.
sitting there. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't hate. Appreciate. That's good
She's
music.
starting to grow on me a little bit more because she's a lot more authentic, but I still feel like it's an industry plant.
Could be. I like her music. I do. All of it is bangers.
Yeah, for sure.
All of it.
I'm not taking that from her, but I just kind of feel like, here's my thing. It's not necessarily even industry plant. We're going to get to the song, y'all, but really quick on this.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what?
Tune in.
I'm going to save it. We're going to do a Sexy Red song, and I'll let y'all know, so stay tuned for my opinion on that.
Say that ass.
So come back to the bar for that, y'all.
Yeah. We looking for the hoes.
Oh, what you pouring? We got to do what you pouring.
You like my voice? Oh, my bad. I got it too.
It's like, this is the wrong song. This is not the Sexy Red episode.
Okay, my bad.
But okay, yeah. So what you pouring is our next segment. That is the segment where if the song was a liquor or a cocktail, what would it be? I have an answer.
I do too.
What's yours?
Hot toddy.
Oh. Okay, expand on that. I like that answer.
Because a hot toddy is made. It's for, usually it is to help with, if you're sick or anything like that,
Yeah.
But I say that because a hot toddy is including alcohol, which normally it is whiskey. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Right.
So it's something that's really hot and it slows you down. Supposed to relax you and help you sleep.
Yeah.
A song like this seems like a song that's supposed to slow you down, relax you out, and just vibe and chill.
Yeah, vibe and kind of reminisce on, the mistakes and kind of just like chill out.
Yeah.
Because it is a sickness,
See?
Dealing with a fuckboy, that's a sickness.
See what I'm saying?
It's a disease.
Yeah, dealing with these fuck hoes, you know what I'm saying? She was my fuck boy.
I mean, I like the word fuck hoes. I ain't heard that one.
Fuck hoes. No. But no, I think it's a hot toddy. I think it's
for me, I put a vodka soda with lime. So specifically Tito's, but it could be any vodka. I don't really have a specifications, but for me, if I was gonna do vodka soda, it would be Tito's. For me, this song was very much like plain, simple, and to the point. I feel like vodka soda is very straightforward. That lime to cut, whatever you need, the alcohol,
right?
However much you want to cut that, and it just kind of felt like very transparent, and also the drink is transparent.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, that was my thesis.
Okay.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Clap.
All right, so let's go ahead and move on. I don't have a bar fact, so we can go bar to bar.
All right.
So, first one, I love how it starts, by the way. It starts with her saying, "And now I cannot trust you, and I'm forced to let you go." That's what's spreading thin on us. Okay, so I started dating recently.
Yes, you did.
And, there are some contenders.
Okay.
One in particular.
You got a number one contender? It's supposed to. Oh, you did.
I did.
He ain't number one no more?
No.
Damn.
No, he's not number one. I don't know if he's. I don't know. I don't know where he is on the list. But the thing
Sucks
is,
to be you, pal.
It really does coincide with this song. So when it came up on my, Spotify little discovery shit, I was like, oh yeah, let me listen to these bars again. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I can expand on this. I kind of was going through something like this dating wise.
Right.
So we can call him, what liquor should we call him? Let's just call him Patron.
Okay. Patron.
Patron.
Patty. Pat Ron in there, big goddamn, you heard? Fuck you talking about?
So Patron. Okay, so she says, "And now I cannot trust you." And literally, that's how I feel. And it's crazy because it's not even a big deal, but it is because to me, it's like you have to pay attention in the beginning of what people are doing and how they're moving and how they're choosing to handle certain situations.
You are absolutely right.
Clearly, we're dating. We're not in a relationship.
Right.
Where he's not my boyfriend. I'm not his girlfriend. I don't have a say on shit he does. He don't have a say in shit I do.
Absolutely.
And so my thing is like, I look at this as like the most beautiful time to be real with a motherfucker because you don't have anything to really lose.
You shouldn't have anything to lose.
It's super fresh and there's no ties.
Right.
So it's like this is the sweet spot. Go ahead and milk all that honesty out.
This is me. This is who I am.
Right. Not to say that you have to tell them everything and all your
business.
No. But this is like the prime time of being like, hey, this is what I got going on. If it happens to come up, or
there are certain things at the beginning that you know what needs to be told at the beginning and what does not need to be told at the beginning that can wait or doesn't need to be told at all, like type shit. You know, everybody knows this shit. If you don't know, you're playing dumb, in my opinion.
Exactly.
You know what needs to be told. You know you need to say, "Oh, I have a kid." That you know that. That's something that needs to be told.
Mind you, that's not the situation.
No. I'm just using that as an example.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
That's something that needs to be told to whoever that you're potentially looking for a relationship from. That is important, pertinent information.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, there's some I can't think of nothing off the top of my head that you don't need to tell because some of it it doesn't need to be told.
Right. Like, for instance, me dating, I am dating multiple people. I don't need to tell you how many people I'm dating or how, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm dating.
But
as long as you know I'm dating and that you're not the only person.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm dating. Right. Dating means spread.
Yeah, you're not the only one, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go into too much detail what Patron did.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I do want to have a conversation about it, and we haven't yet. And I'm not pressed to, but we'll see what happens. Honestly,
okay.
He's no longer in the top spot at the moment. So.
Damn, number one contender, Pat Ron. Fucked up.
But and it say and I'm forced to let you go, and it's like, damn.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean if he fumbled, but he can't.
But here's the thing:
redeem himself.
Here's the thing. So basically, the gist of it all is I feel like I've caught him in a certain type. Well, I've caught him in a lie. And he didn't have to. That's my biggest thing. When people lie and you don't have, you didn't have to. You literally could have been like, oh, yeah, X, Y, and Z.
This is it.
Fine. You lied, whatever. And I caught it. He doesn't know that I caught it yet, but he could tell that, my...
Your energy
is different. As soon as we hung up the phone after it happened anyway. But anyways, my thing is just I don't like when people lie when you don't have to.
Right.
You don't have to.
Right.
Because then it means that lying is natural for you. And what I'm gonna do with that? I'm gonna do with a natural born liar. I done dealt with those before, and it's crazy now because it's my thing is this: if Patron was to come and be like, if when we have the conversation, he's to be like, look, you're right, I did fuck up, I did lie about it, I didn't really know how to handle it at that time. This, that, and the third.
Mm-hmm.
If he would just come and be like, you know what, you're right. I did. There was no need for me to do that.
Right.
I would have more respect for him.
But has he had the opportunity yet?
No. Well.
Oh, you talk if in the future, if once y'all have the conversation.
Yeah.
Y'all haven't had it yet.
We haven't had it yet.
Okay.
So if that comes about, I'll have more respect for him.
Right.
But
sometimes folks don't know how to say things, and you fuck up. Okay, everybody fucks up. I mean,
a lot of people are used to moving sneaky,
right?
Because they're used to having a main or used to having a whatever.
Yeah.
So whatever, do your thing, 21. But my thing is what I love about it. Actually, let's go into the next bars because I want to get into what I love about it, but it goes with one of the bars. But let me ask you though, what's something that instantly broke your trust that's happened before? This is fresh, it's new, but it instantly broke your trust, and you were like, and now I cannot trust you.
I haven't had anything that's instantly broken my trust yet, but I will say something that raises red flags is communication. So what I mean by that is if we're quote unquote communicating, talking,
mm-hmm.
and I know people be busy. I'm not expecting you to text me, especially if we're just in the talking phase. You know what I'm saying? Talking stages. You're not my girl. I'm not your man. But if we're texting and whatnot, and you go it's like a certain period of time, a period, like what I mean, a period of time, but you like me supposedly, a period of time
Of what? Not communicating.
not communicating. Yeah.
What's a period of time though? What do you classify as a period of time?
Okay, if I'm wrong about this, please let me know.
No, this is
No,
your
I'm saying,
prerogative.
I know my prerogative, but I'm saying if I'm doing too much, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
just be my, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Goddamn shit. What the fuck? So like hours, like 6-7 hours, something like
That's
that.
valid.
Okay.
That's valid. I actually dating. I actually had to tell one of the guys I was dating. Actually, I think one of the guys I was dating. I was like, look, this communication style doesn't work for me. And because he was like, oh, you done forgot about your boy. And I was like, oh, I figured you weren't interested. Because he would he would ask a question and then go ghost. So I'm like, hey, you're not really interested. People don't talk like that when they interested and this is new. So I'm like, when he hit me up randomly and was like, oh, because I think like 2 days went by, we ain't talk or something. He's like, oh, you done forgot about your boy. And I was like, I figured you weren't interested. And he was like, nah, I forgot what he said. And I was like, basically telling him, well, that style of communication doesn't work for me. Because by the time you text me back 7 hours later, I'm probably doing other stuff. And so now I'm texting choppy too. I don't have the time.
Or not texting back at all.
Yeah, I don't. At that point in time, I don't have the time to engage in a actual conversation.
Yeah.
So, I think it's just about, I've learned to, just communicate to people that, hey, I don't like this style of texting.
Right.
I don't like this style of communicating.
Right.
When you're free to talk, hit me up. That's fine. But don't feel like you need to, oh, I'm busy and I'm doing all this stuff, but I gotta this, that. Like everybody has at least a little bit of a pocket of free time. And in that free time, if you would like to speak to me, you don't have to.
Right.
Hey, do your thing, 21.
That's your choice.
And if I can't communicate at that time, I'll be like, hey, because there's a lot of times when guys hit me up when I'm actually filming at work, and obviously I can't film a podcast and text. So I'll just be like, hey, I'm filming right now, but I can hit you up when I'm out the studio.
Right.
It's easy. It works. Nobody has an issue with that. But
right.
I feel like a lot of people don't understand that texting like that is a weird style of communication. So that would break your trust.
I would say, like I said, it's not even breaking my trust. Trust is just like
a red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I can agree with that. I don't think you need to be called out, because I would call you out.
Right. I know you would. That's why I said, like, if I'm doing too much, I'm being like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me know.
No, I would. Okay, let's get into the hook. So she says, baby, you're the reason. You always think the only one who needs any attention is you. Don't be so conceited. Hope you learn honesty was the only thing that could keep me from leaving. That's why I put this in here, because of that last bar. But, baby, you're the reason. You've seen the new meme where it's like, something said, what he do? It's the way you act. You ain't seen that?
Nah,
oh my God, that's everywhere. So you know how they're doing in the club, we be vibing.
Yeah.
So there's a guy who did like a parody of something. I forgot what the question was. He asked something like, people make like the POV or like the question.
Okay.
Or basically yours would be based off of what you said was a red flag. Like when it takes when she takes too long
to respond.
Yeah. When they're taking too long to respond and we just started dating. And they're wondering why you ain't responding back or some shit like that. I don't know how to do it. They be doing it better. And so you would just post it like, it's the way you act.
Nope, I ain't seen that one.
Oh my God!
Sure now that you brought it up, you know how these phones be listening. It's gonna pop up on.
Oh yeah, it will. And then hit me, text me when you can see it.
I got you. I am damn sure. Yeah. Or I'll just send it to you.
Yeah, that's where I feel like, baby, you're the reason. It would be like, it's the way you act. Because he has expressed to me, Patron has expressed to me that he Never mind. I'm not gonna say what Patron says because
Right.
we haven't had the conversation.
Yeah, I think y'all should have that conversation.
By the time this airs, we probably would, but
Yeah.
Anyway.
Y'all had that conversation first. Y'all had that conversation.
Maybe you're the reason. That's all I gotta say. But you know, hope you learned what she said. Hope you learned honesty was the only thing that could keep me from leaving. That's when I tell you I'm tired of being lied to.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm really tired
that.
of being lied to.
I understand.
And not just with guys, just period. This year has been very much of a year of I've had to use my discernment and my instincts and my gut feelings like so much. And I'm tired.
No.
Because the thing about using your discernment and your gut feeling is a lot of the times you don't have like tangible proof to go off of. You
That is
literally
true.
just have to go off the fact that you just feel like this ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
You just feel like, I don't really know how to prove that this is wrong.
Right.
And so when you are doing enough of those, it does get easier to hear your gut
Yeah.
and your discernment. But maybe you be tired because a lot of the times you be thinking you crazy. Like, am I? Maybe I'll try. Maybe nah.
You
He
start
wouldn't. He
questioning
wouldn't.
yourself.
They wouldn't. Nah. You know what I mean?
You start questioning yourself.
But you know what's really crazy that I just heard about questioning your gut?
What?
When you question your gut and you don't listen to it, you basically dull the sound of it. It gets harder for you to really understand what your gut instinct is. It's the more you ignore it, the more it's a lot more quieter.
Right.
A lot more quiet.
So how do you? So when you try to go with your gut, right?
Right.
When if you're wrong, if your gut leads you down the wrong path and it really wasn't the case, how do you trust your gut again after that? Because then now it becomes you trusting your gut.
I don't think your gut will ever lead you astray.
Sometimes it can. Just like, for instance.
No, I think there's a difference between your gut, and I looked this up because trust me.
Okay.
It's the difference between your gut feeling and triggers.
Okay, so.
Or a trauma response or feeling anxiety about something.
So like, for instance, example real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Your significant other's trying to throw you a surprise party, but he's being real sneaky, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, sneaky about text message, shit like that. Yeah. Never done that before, but he's doing it right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start snooping because you start getting that feeling, but it's not your gut that's feeling that way. It's just you, just like, you know, he's never done this before. You know, he's never acted like this before. And all of a sudden now he's acting like this. So then you start to snooping. That's not a gut feeling. What is that more so of? What would you call that?
Well, that actually is a gut feeling.
So it is a gut feeling.
But listen. So it is a gut feeling, but in my opinion, I'm not a psychologist, y'all. This is just what I've been through this year. In my opinion, that is a gut feeling because he doesn't normally act that way and he's being sneaky. So my gut is saying that
he's being sneaky.
But I don't know. It's not what. Now here's
so it's not saying that he's cheating. It's just saying he's not doing
exactly. My gut is catching on to the fact that he's being sneaky.
Okay.
Now what would be a trigger would be, let's see, maybe we're talking and he says something that maybe an ex said that triggered me, or maybe he stood up and not yelled, or maybe he like stood up and like said some, I don't know. It's
got
just
up too
like
fast.
the same beat. Yeah, got up too fast. Something like that. But because I've experienced trauma with that in the past, that triggered me out of nowhere. And he probably just got up too fast to make a point because it wasn't even an argument. It was like a debate. And he got up too fast and and it triggered me because it made me feel like he's about to berate me like someone did in my past.
Right.
That would be a trigger. That's not a gut feeling.
That's a trigger, yeah.
I've learned also this year, y'all, the difference between... Put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Sorry, y'all. The difference between your gut and your trigger, or like anxiety or whatever, I'll just say trigger for these purposes. The difference, in my opinion, that I've felt is your trigger is, I think I've talked about this, the trigger is going to be loud and it's going to feel like your ego's going to get in there. It's going to feel very loud and it's going to, you feel it more in like your chest. Well, for me, I feel it more in my chest area. My gut it's very subtle. It feels like someone whispered in my ear.
Right.
It is never, ever loud. And that's why it be fucking me up. Because I'd be like, did y'all hear? Nobody? Maybe I'm tripping. But like anxiety, think about it. Anytime you have anxiety or triggers about something, you don't ask nobody, am I tripping? You immediately will react from it like, I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah.
You're tripping. You got up too fast. I don't like that shit. You don't even stop to say like, am I tripping because you got up too fast? Like, until you start doing the work, obviously.
Facts.
Yeah. So, with that. Honesty can be, or dishonesty can be a trigger for me. But what I love, I keep wanting to go into what I love. Let me go into the next one. So, I do have another question for you though. Is there anything that you would rather someone lie to you about? Because you know how we were saying like some things that you can just keep to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when dating, some things you don't have to expand on. Is there anything where you're like, just lie to me about that, honey?
Well, I'm not immature about this, but body count, for instance. You ain't gotta tell me how many you had.
Yeah, that's a good
You
one.
don't have to tell me that. If you so choose to, that's fine. Again, I'm not immature about it because all of them, no matter how the amount, it's in the past.
Yeah.
We right now,
right?
So whatever it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But that's about it. That I can think of off the top of my head right now.
That's a good one though.
But
Do you ask?
No, I don't ask.
I've never asked.
I don't
understand why people ask that.
I do not ask. I don't want to know. All I care about is right now, and if we have a future, the future. But that past shit, I'm not gonna let that bother me. Now, only thing is, however, what I do want to know is, all right, if you're around somebody, like say you're working with somebody, and you know what I'm saying, you working with them, y'all know y'all have had a history, but due to professional circumstances, you have to stay working with this person, but y'all don't fuck around no more. I think that's important information. Yeah, me and this such and such, we have blah blah blah. But you don't gotta worry. It's nothing like blah. Okay, cool. Thank you for at least letting me know.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you for.
That's actually happened to me. I started working with somebody that I briefly dated and used to mess around with way back in like 2013, and this is like 2020. We started working together,
right?
But I didn't tell anybody. I was also single, so I didn't have to tell anybody. But I didn't tell my friends. I didn't tell anybody.
Yeah, if you're single, you don't have to tell shit to nobody. But
yeah, because I never wanted it to seem like, one, it was our business. There was no reason to tell anybody.
Absolutely.
And I don't think he did either. I don't know if he did, but I mean, nobody.
Yeah, if you're potentially trying to date somebody and it's getting serious, like I'm not saying at the beginning of the relationship you need to tell them, hey, yeah, I mess with it. No, if it's getting serious.
Yeah, if it's getting serious. But if it's okay, so I've been on dates. And a particular person I was dating, I actually used to date two of his other friends.
Now, that's another thing, too.
That are on two completely different First of all, one of the friends is my best friend's brother. So, hey. And I didn't even hook us up.
And it's a small world sometimes.
It is because he is literally never around anywhere in Atlanta. He didn't even live in Atlanta when I was dating him. So I was like, what the hell? And then another one was just in passing, like but all of this was years ago. Like, and both of them were like far apart. I don't even know if those two friends know each other, but they have a mutual friend that I dated this year. But I was just like, but I said that up front because he said he was cool. We were talking. He was saying how he was so cool with them.
And that's when. And then I was like,
okay.
Well, here you go.
Let me go ahead and say this now because I know
that's another situation where you need the full disclosure up front. Yeah. If you find like you said, I'm cool with such. Oh, you cool? Damn. All right. Well, just want to let you know that I dated or such and such.
And then from there, because it's the beginning, you can decide whether you want to keep talking to me, or
I'm sorry, I can't do this.
Yeah,
because,
it's just a little too close to home. Not a fan.
I respect it.
And that's happened to me where I was dating someone. This was years ago, and and me and the girl were cool. We used to work together too, and we were cool. And he told me like, "Hey, I didn't really know how to tell you this, but." Me and such and such, we messed around. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was like, you don't care? I was like, I mean, that was before me, and it's not like we best friends. Like, we used to work together and we were cool. We had a work relationship.
As long as you don't have to find out.
Right. Now, if I had to find that out, that would have been like,
you know,
that's kind of fucked up, because what else are you hiding?
Yeah.
So I respected him so much more for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would do that. No, not like he would just do that all the time, but he did that.
He did that, and it
twice actually. It came but the other person wasn't my friend. It's just someone in passing who was around us, and he just felt like
it was. And I agree with him on that one. You got to cover your bases sometimes, because you never know.
Yeah,
you never know.
And he felt such a sigh of relief. He was like, "Whew." With my friend, coworker friend.
Yeah.
He was like, "Whew." I was kind of nervous to tell you that. I was like, "Oh no." Like,
sometimes it is nerve wracking, because especially if you like somebody and when you're getting to know them and you really interested.
Yeah.
Having to tell them something like that, it could be a make or break. It can.
Yeah.
So for that, it's just like, all right.
Okay, so here's my answer. I kind of feel like, but this is strictly for if we're fuck buddies. If we're fuck buddies, don't tell me if you have, don't tell me if you got anything going on. Like, don't tell me if you got a wife, a girlfriend. Just cover your tracks as best as you can. Don't get me in no mess, neither.
Yeah.
Don't have me going to y'all house and she coming home and you know she would come home early. If we got to get a hotel, we got to get a hotel. Baby, I don't want to know. But this is if we're strictly fuck buddies. For me, when we're fuck buddies, I don't care to know nothing you got going on outside of, can you healthily have sex with me?
Yeah. Are you
healthily have
the key word, healthy.
Right. Because we're always going to use a condom, so it doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter. That matters.
It's still regardless.
But even healthily, like, heart conditions, some people can't go too crazy because they might have a medical condition.
You put that power out on them and have a heart attack on your ass. Now you got.
I like older men too. So. Just saying. But I mean, that's valid. But for me, like, wild. And that's only if we're fuck buddies. Yeah. If we're talking, please.
I need full disclosure.
Please, because I will back my ass out. Okay, I don't care.
Because I've had that happening before. It was a long time ago, but talking to a female and thinking that it's just a female, come to find out she had a whole man's at the crib.
Oof.
And I didn't know. So, and the crazier thing is, she had me pulling up to the crib to pick her up, or pulling up to the crib to chill. But I didn't know. Like, she did such a great job at hiding. And I pay attention to things. I look around, like, attention to detail. There was no shoes at the door.
Some people are mass manipulated.
There was no pictures, nothing like that. You would have never known. How did I find out? Seen them out and about.
Yeah.
I was like, and then she see me and she's
yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Atlanta's too small to be doing all that.
It wasn't in Atlanta. It wasn't Atlanta.
Oh,
it wasn't Atlanta. It was somewhere else. But still, regardless, that shit crazy.
That is crazy. God was on your side.
But my thing is, what I hate about that is you put me in danger also.
Yeah.
Because like you said, the person comes home early from wherever they was at, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Now this nigga got another nigga in his crib and he trying to figure out what the fuck going on.
Imagine. And he could be loaded. This is his house. Okay.
And all you got to say is, I don't know who this is. You're saying females can do some shit like that. And now here I am.
Right. Like, I don't know who he is. He tried to attack me. He broke in the house.
Now I'm like, bitch.
Right.
Bitch. The high pitched bitch. Bitch.
Literally.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like those are dangerous situations.
Yeah.
Even more so dangerous for men. I think more so dangerous for men than it is for women.
Yeah, for sure. All in all, honesty is the only thing that could keep me from leaving. Because I don't even know. I'm like,
shimmer high.
The lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie. It's been like a week or two.
Got to lie.
All right, let's go ahead and move on. I think I got a few more. Oh, just two that I want to tie in together. Oh, and this is where I can finally get to my point that I've been trying to make all episode. So she says, now I'm left to wonder how I let this go under. How could I watch it rain for so long and ain't hear no thunder? That's basically.
I heard that verse and I was like, yeah, that shit
tough.
That shit
because
fire.
like it make you feel like you're stupid. Like, girl, you ain't see all this stuff. You ain't hear none of that. You
It rated cats and dogs. All of everything is in front of your face, but you like, ain't hear the thunder behind the shit that he's doing.
Right. And you just like,
now you feel dumb.
That's the worst of it.
Now you feel dumb.
But what I love is because I've been through those situations in the past,
right?
With this particular situation with Patron, I was so proud of myself when I caught it immediately. And it was my gut. It wasn't loud at all. And I remember being in the car and just smirking during the conversation. And I was just like, I'll tell you off air what happened. Oh. But I was just like, huh. And I wasn't triggered. It was gut feeling. And now I don't have to be left to one. I hear the thunder, baby. I'm not sitting there wondering. I'm not
watching all the
trying
rain
to figure out all the lies. Oh yeah, when she says we're out now, I'll spend all my time, or where I'll spend all my time thinking of your lies and cover-ups. Baby, I done surpassed it because I done caught the first one. I ain't got to worry about all the rest that could come.
You ain't got to worry about number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Not at all. So like, I'm really proud of myself for that. You know what it validated for me. It was self-validation for me because, you know, I've been single it's going on 2 years in March, and I don't plan on saying yes to be anybody's girlfriend until after March 4th. And for me, it's just that time that I took for myself wasn't in vain. It wasn't just to be single. I really did the work. I really sat down and was really able to hear myself loud, you know, my gut louder, really cried and did all the healing bullshit that really sucks, but it sounds good.
Now you sucks. Super Nick Tracy got down.
Oh, sure.
Play with it if you want to. What Lola Brooke say? Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Is that her, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cut that out.
No, we leaving that in.
Oh my God. Oh, yo.
No, but yeah, I'm proud of myself.
I'm proud of you too. I'm proud of you too. I mean, first off, going 2 years without actually dating, like relationship wise.
Well, I would date here and very
no. I that's why I changed it. That's why I changed it to relationship wise, because you could date in that.
But I wasn't dating with intentions.
You could date in that. You could possibly have fuck buddies in that, because again, we're human beings.
That's basically what I had.
We're human beings, but the relationship portion of that part, you know what I'm saying? Being even more intimate with someone and taking yourself out of that and like just, all right, I'm still working on me. So I'm not trying to have, and standing on business. Yeah. And that what Drewski be saying? I don't know if you know that, but just standing on business.
I've been seeing that go around. Everybody's talking about standing on business.
And nigga, like, you stood on your business.
I did, and I'm very proud of me for that. And that's why, like, for me, getting back into dating now, it's me saying, okay, I can dip my toe back in the water and see what's out there.
Put the big toe in there.
What the people doing these days.
Yeah, put the big toe in there. Don't dive in. Just put the big toe in there. And then, you know what I'm saying?
A little swirl with the big toe.
Swirl. Then after that, you know, if it's feeling good, then you could take a step on the stairs.
Yeah, and then by the time it gets to March,
then you might be at your waist.
Yeah, because I might be talking to someone that I actually really want to get to know.
Exactly.
And if you would be, whoever that person is that could get through by March.
By March.
Oh, my boy.
You might.
I got to clap it up for you.
We're going to give you a round of applause.
Because I ain't been saying yes to nobody.
It's been a bunch of no.
Literally.
No.
Yeah.
And no again.
So, yeah. That's that.
All right.
Next, the last one I just wanted to bring up really quick was she says, but that doesn't stop no show. Basically saying all this foolery going around that you're doing, it ain't gonna stop the show. It ain't gonna stop my show. And that's how I feel, because it's just like, I peep game now. Like, I'm keen to game. This one was pretty disappointing for the reason of, well, Patron was kind of disappointing for the reason of we kind of knew each other already.
Right.
And so he's kind of familiar with some things that has happened.
Right.
So I'm just kind of like,
why would you do it if you know?
Yeah, it's kind of, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
But, you know, I wasn't mad or sad or anything. It was just, I was just more so proud of myself for it being like, oh, you caught that. And you It didn't trigger before.
It's like a eureka moment.
Stuff like that used to trigger me. Like,
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
Like, I would get a gut feeling and I would ignore it, and then more stuff would happen, and now I'm getting triggered.
Yep.
You know, when they're not answering or taking too long to text all of a sudden.
Now you're getting pissed off.
Yeah, because
but you're not letting yourself get to that point no more. Because fuck that shit.
Yeah, nah. And I'm proud of me because that wasn't my initial reaction. My initial reaction was so calm, and I'm proud of it.
And you know what? I'm telling you right now, there's a difference between a woman that's gonna be willing to take you back and a woman that's gonna I'm not saying, I know you're not in a relationship, but a woman that's gonna be willing to give you a second chance, or a woman that's not. A woman that's gonna give you a second chance, they gonna make her fuss. They gonna throw shit around because they hurt. They hurt right then and there. It's gonna be commotion, shit gonna get thrown, clothes gonna be everywhere, shoes gonna be everywhere. Shoes might even get torn up because they know we love our shoes.
Yep.
I'm gonna advise y'all, do not keep your PS5s at your girl's crib because she might throw that too. Just saying. But here's the key. Here's the thing about that. If she throwing your shit after y'all make up, she's gonna replace it. I guarantee, especially if she got the change for it. She gonna replace it.
I don't touch people's things.
I mean, and that's a beautiful thing. But hold on. My thing is, though, the women that don't touch your things, or the women that are polite about it, or that are like,
when a woman's fed up,
like, you know what I'm saying,
mm-hmm.
like it's just a calming.
Yeah,
that's when you should be scared because you're not getting her back. You're not getting her back. She's done. She's over it. It's happened too many times. Or for you, it's not a too many times. It's
happened too many times in the past.
In the past, I've learned from it, and that's it. So you calmly. This is for the women. This is for the women that calmly fold the clothes up, calmly puts it in a suitcase, calmly gets your shoes together, and even undoes your PS5 and wraps it up nice and gently and puts it all right there at the front door for you and say, "Have a nice life. I'm good." That's scary. That's scary because they're done, and you're fucked as a man, or even if the roles were switched. But you're done because a calm man. A calm man is a scary man. I'm telling you right now.
It's the same. A calm woman is scary.
They're all both. If you're calm,
I think a calm woman is scarier though.
I agree with you because
we're more emotional sometimes.
Listen, because you don't know what kind of emotion is possibly going to come after this calm conversation that we are about to have.
Because could it stay calm, or is she just calm now in a storm?
Or you know what I'm saying? Does she have a knife behind her back? Like,
but then
is there a knife in the pillow? Is the pistol right there under the seat cushion? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. But I don't touch people's things because I don't want anybody to touch my things. And I remember a certain situation I went through where I could have fucked up every fucking thing in that motherfucker's house.
Yeah, you had the keys.
I was in the house when I found everything out.
Oh, shit.
And
I don't touch people's shit either. I think that I'm not going to touch your property. I'm not going to do that. I don't care how mad I am.
And I could have done that, but I'm the type of person, just leave me alone. Just get away from me.
That's it.
Just get away from me.
That's it.
I'm very happy that I did the work on me because after that situation, I kind of feel like if I didn't take time to just be by myself, I definitely would have turned into one of those throwing shit around type, just breaking shit. I think eventually
you had to bring yourself.
I would have touched somebody's stuff.
You had to draw yourself back in because you yourself felt yourself getting too far out there. You had to reel yourself back in and self-center.
Yeah, because I definitely when I left that house that day, we left in a tussle. Nothing abusive.
Just a little wrestling.
No, not even so much that. It was just I could have fucked up that nigga house. I could have fucked up everything in that hole.
That's scary.
I really could have.
Look, and you know what's even crazier? I've never had this happen to me, but it's like I've seen it obviously on TV so many times. I've heard about it so many times with some of my friends. Mm-hmm. But when she starts looking around, like when she starts looking around, like what can I grab? Like that's what you as the dude, you gotta. Oh shit! All right.
Yeah. No, I remember just
get her the fuck out your crib.
I just remember looking for my stuff because like we had been together, so I had stuff around. I was just trying to remember where everything was.
So you can get it and get the fuck out.
And I was mad because I left one of my favorite hats over there.
God damn it! And he kept it. He didn't even try to get it back.
I never answered the phone. I haven't spoken to that person since March 4th of 2022.
That's what started the whole asshole.
So never, as much as he stalked my phone, emailed me. He resorted to email.
You sent emails?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Resorted to emails, voice messages. Eventually
fake pages.
blocked him.
Fake pages.
I'm sure, but I can't detect. I saw a few that I had never seen before, but my homegirl was like, I mean, if niggas is making a whole bunch of fake pages, let them look.
Let him watch it.
Let him see.
Let him watch
But he has made a fake page and DM'd me, but it went to my requests because...
And it's still in your requests.
I think I deleted a lot of those. It might still be. I don't know.
Who knows?
But
Fuck him.
Yeah. Done with that. Anyways, because it doesn't stop the show.
Mm-mm.
All right, let's go into the 86. This is our next segment where I will tell you a scenario.
Give me the scenario. Yep.
I'll give you a scenario and you have to eliminate one of the two. It's basically our would you rather. What is happening?
I wasted liquor. God damn it.
That is alcohol abuse. And now I cannot trust you.
But you know what? You know what she also said?
What?
The show must go on.
Oh my God. That doesn't stop the show.
Oh my God. I wasted liquor. I apologize, y'all. That is definitely alcohol abuse. We don't do that. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. It won't happen again. I promise.
Alrighty. All right. So let me go into the 86. And for those who don't know, 86 basically means to eliminate an item. In nightlife, that's the term we use, or hospitality. If they're out of fries, they'll say 86 fries. So, sir, which one of these will you eliminate? A, be able to lie without being caught, or B, always be able to tell when someone is lying?
I'm eliminating be able to lie without getting caught because I want to be able to tell.
Okay. I thought you were going to figure that one. So you're eliminating A.
Yes, I'm eliminating
You're choosing always being able to tell when someone is lying.
I'd rather with in that situation for sure. I'd rather just tell the truth all the time and be able to tell. I know that's not the situation, but if I'd rather not be able to lie ever again, but always be able to know if someone's lying to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like this was kind of tough for me because I like both of them, but I was thinking about this before I make my decision.
Okay. Speak on it.
I think I'm pretty good with my gut. So I think I'm going to eliminate B. I'm going to eliminate...
What?
I'm 86ing, always be able to tell when someone is lying. I think I'm going to choose to be able to lie without being caught. Because listen to my logic.
I'm listening to the logic. I'm ready for it.
I can go to the bank and be like, yo, I'm missing $100,000.
I don't know how far you're going to get with that one.
I can't get caught. That's the 86.
Oh, so you lying about anything.
Be able to lie without getting caught. I'm not going to get caught.
So I could lie on the stand. Never got to snitch on nobody. I ain't no snitch. I ain't no street nigga.
I mean, that's how I'm interpreting this, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what
lie without being caught.
That's what it sounds. That's exactly what it said. It didn't say lie in a relationship. It didn't specify the lie. It just said lie without being caught. God damn it.
So I'm gonna head to Wells Fargo once we wrap.
Yeah, right.
And I'm missing about $500K.
And you know what? They gonna get you that $500K. And then Bar2Bar going to the top.
When I die, you're gonna reveal my secret and do a Netflix doc.
Shit, that'd be fire as fuck. And then
I can hear the music now.
Then your kids.
No one was ever able to catch her.
Wonder why? Because all you got to do is tell them I didn't do it. It could be sitting right there in the back seat. I didn't do it. That's not money at all. Okay, ma'am. Have a great day.
Exactly.
That's fine. Didn't even think about it like that. Put it in a new perspective.
So yeah.
Yeah. Don't ask me no questions. Hey, don't. Matter of fact, don't put me in the car with you. Hey, Cap, you know how she got that money? Yes, the hell I do. She lied.
But I can't get caught. So,
but you can't, because all you gotta say is he lied.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like, you know what? We don't know who the fuck to believe, so we're gonna leave it alone. That is exactly why we will make the perfect group duo.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Killing.
Kap and Nic. Nic and Kap.
Ha.
All right, guys. Well, that's the end of today's episode. It was a good one.
I took the bar.
Yep. It was a good one. We're going to tip the bar now. Obviously, tip the bar is when we give a tip based on the conversation we've had today, based on the song. I have a tip.
But if you really want to tip us, our Cash App is, I'll just play.
We need to make one eventually.
Hell yeah.
But my tip for today is to listen to your gut. It is very quiet. It's very low. And you'll find that when everything plays out and you were right all along, you can be proud of yourself.
Okay. Absolutely. I agree with you on that one. Also, listen to your gut if you have to boo-boo. Don't just...
I mean, that's valid.
I was just, okay.
We ain't even drunk yet.
I'm not
but it
drunk.
is valid. But we ain't even drunk yet.
All right, man. I'm just being a little goofy. My tip for the bar is, I have to definitely second what she said. I've learned throughout my life, and I'm still learning. Every single fucking day I'm learning something new, I promise you. If you ain't got to lie about it, don't.
Right.
And I'm not saying that I haven't done that shit before, because I've done it many times where I've lied about something that I have not had to lie about, and it ended up getting caught, and then boom.
Right.
And I'm still learning from the shit day after day, month after month, year after year. So take it from somebody that's done the shit over and over again and still can't seem to get it right, who's still working on it. If you don't got to lie about it, don't.
You ain't got to lie, Craig.
Yeah, what she said. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's something new in the early stages.
Yeah, because it's just unnecessary at that point.
Shit,
it
fresh.
doesn't make sense. It's literally...
Give whomever the option to leave or stay.
Right.
I guarantee. But I've learned it. Learning this is, and as I've been told from, people older than me and taking all types of criticisms and everything, just learning, they will respect you more because you at least gave them that option.
Exactly.
And then if they decide to stay, if some shit does hit the fan, they can't be mad at you because I told you.
Yeah.
That's it.
So yeah, that is all we have for you guys today.
Yeah, we appreciate nature.
Pastor Will made a little bit of an appearance. I was wondering when he was going to come back.
Amen. May the church say amen. Hallelujah.
I'm going to close out also on my Instagram. We got to get content. So that's a wrap for today.
That's a wrap. You feel me? Tapping this bitch. Yeah.
We want to thank you guys so much for coming back to the bar. As always, you can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Bar2Bar Podcast. I always mess it up, but
I got your back, girl. That's what I'm here for. We the dynamic duo.
Y'all already following us, so shout out to y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
And also, you can follow me on Instagram at Nick Tracy at nic.tracy. Don't worry about my TikTok.
You can follow me on Instagram at KAP_ransom. We appreciate y'all.
Okay, I was like, is there more?
Nah,
I was like, not you made more social media.
It's a consideration going up though. I'm considering it. If I do, y'all will know sooner or later.
2024 things. 2024 things.
You know what I'm saying? New things coming.
All right, well, we thank you guys. Salud.
Salud. Shots up.
We'll see you next week.